One of my previous videos discussed the purchase of my new vehicle. The next steps after that were to get it approved for both Uber and Lyft. Today we're going to go over that process. So a quick recap, recently I had to replace my 250,000 mile vehicle that I had been driving for both Uber and Lyft for nearly a decade, and the vehicle that I chose to replace it with is a 2021 Kia K5 GT line with just under 30,000 miles. And now that I obtained my new vehicle, the next steps were getting it approved for both Uber and Lyft. The first thing I needed to do was add my new vehicle to both driver apps. And the info requested is a little bit different on both driver apps. But the main info you need to provide are the year, make, model, and license plate number. Next, there are three main documents when getting my vehicle approved for Uber: insurance, inspection, and title. With Lyft, it's just insurance and inspection, no title. Also, optionally here in Minneapolis and St. Paul, I can obtain airport permits as well. 2 permits in total, 1 for each company. Now, as far as insurance, I had gone through the process of figuring that out before I even purchased my new vehicle. Basically, my insurance company is Progressive. They allow you to create quotes. So I created a quote with this vehicle on my insurance, and also with my Optima pulled from my insurance. So I had a quote lined up with my exact vehicle. If I were to purchase it, all I had to do was, once I purchased the vehicle, pull the trigger on that quote, and that was my new insurance plan. So once I purchased my new vehicle, it was very easy. All I had to do was implement that quote and I was good to go. So again, the first thing I did with both companies is add the year, make, model, and license plate number of my vehicle. Next, I needed to upload my new insurance cards. Next, with Uber, I had to upload my title. Then I needed an inspection. A few hours after I purchased my vehicle, I actually scheduled my inspection at my local shop. It's a Midas. So a few hours after purchasing my vehicle, I had my approved inspection form. All I had to do was upload that form to both driver apps. So I had uploaded everything that was required: the car year, make, model, license plate number, also the insurance cards, the title on Uber. My vehicle was approved within both driver apps within a few hours after purchasing it. Also, as far as the airport permits, those are not required, but I like to have them in order to make pickups at the airport. My Lyft airport permit was still active with my previous vehicle, so all I had to do was contact the airport and let them know that I purchased a new vehicle, and that vehicle would then take over that permit. As far as Uber, I had actually let my airport permit expire about a month earlier, so all I had to do was purchase a new permit for my vehicle for Uber. So again, it was 2 airport permits, 1 for Lyft and 1 for Uber. The next thing I did was remove my previous Kia Optima from both of my driver accounts. With Lyft, it was pretty straightforward. With Uber, I had to do a little bit of digging, but I was able to remove my vehicle from both accounts. Alright, so my new vehicle was officially approved on both driver apps. My old vehicle was removed. The next thing I had to do was get my car road ready. First thing I had to do was apply the trade dress. So I just removed my previous stickers from my Optima and put them on my new car. I actually took these stickers off before I went to the dealership to purchase my new car, so they were just sitting at home. I really didn't know what to do with them, where to stick them, so I just grabbed some parchment paper and put the stickers on that parchment paper, then peeled it off the parchment paper when I got home and applied it to my new vehicle. Also, at the airport, we have a transportation network company sticker that we have to put on our cars, and I just used that previous sticker as well. The last thing I needed to do was install my dash cam. I had removed it from my previous vehicle. It's mounted via a suction mount, so all I had to do was release that suction mount and apply it to my new vehicle. And since I have my dash cam registered with Uber, the driver app asks me to re-register my dash cam with my new vehicle. And really quickly, for those of you that don't have a dash cam, you really should get one. It's just a layer of safety and protection that you can have, and we do have a few that we recommend, and those links will be in the description. And one other thing, and this has nothing to do with Uber and Lyft, I personally have a car wash pass at a local gas station. We have a Holiday gas station, and there's a bunch of them throughout the metro area. Basically, all I have to do is have this sticker on my windshield. I can go to any gas station and I can get a car wash. There's a barcode sticker that goes on my windshield. All I had to do was go to my local gas station, tell them I needed to remove my previous vehicle and get a new sticker for my new vehicle. So overall, a pretty straightforward process. I purchased my new vehicle on a Friday and had it approved for both driver apps within the same day. A good thing that I personally recommend when getting a new vehicle is to just put a checklist together with everything that you know that you'll need to do to get your car approved for both Uber and Lyft and also road ready. Also, if you haven't watched my previous video on some dealership issues that I had when purchasing my new vehicle, be sure to check that one out. Thanks again for watching and drive safe. Thanks.